This week here in...
Isla Mujeres.
Thank you. I can never say it.
The skipper's got his head in the toilet again. We have a tough time trying to find some boat parts that we need,
Exhausted.
It's painful.
This place is exhausting.
but we are grateful to have some new friends that help us de-stress.
Well, we are on a mission today. A big mission. We've been on a mission every single day we've been here, actually. Here at Isla Mujeres, we trying to fix up little bits and pieces on the boat, and can't find the parts we need. We just want like glue, but we need a lot, like a gallon of contact cement, because we're going to put a new floor in the cockpit. Things like non-slip paint. There's some small hardwares, but we just can't find what we need. And the language barrier, like pretty much no one speaks English. It seems, doesn't it? And this is a tourist area of Mexico, I mean, we're the idiots that can't speak Spanish. Not blaming anyone except ourselves, but just sort of thought it would be a little easier to get communications happening here. It gets frustrating, and it takes a lot of patience, this trying to get shit done in a foreign land, where you don't know where to go to buy something. You can't ask because no one speaks English. It takes a long time to get anything done. But that's the reality of cruising in foreign lands. If we wanted something delivered in 3 days' time, we'd be back in the US. We want to come back to the US. Please let us in.
Can we?
So we're going to go where there's a rumor that over in Cancun, there's some free mooring buoys outside of I think it's a shopping mall. So we're going to go check it out. Don't know how current this information is. The guys that have been here a long time said, oh yeah, just go across there. But no one seems to have been there in months. So I don't even know if the balls are still there. And then the moorings are free for short term, like a night maybe. But apparently there's nowhere to land the dinghy. So we're just gonna go see how it goes. So these moorings don't look usable, really. There's all these security guards standing around staring at us. No one's answering the radio in English. No one answering.
What are you gonna do?
I mean, it's just too squishy. We can't even fit between there and the rocks. It's just too tight. It's for smaller boats.
That's mooring, but you're not fitting.
No, we can't fit in there. And I see on Google Earth it's different. You know.
Really?
Yeah. So
They
this is
changed
new.
it. Yeah.
After a little bit of Googling, I came up with a phone number for the shopping mall. Thankfully, they spoke English and put me through to a guy at the marina. He would meet me at the dock and tell us where we could park for free because we would be clients of the shopping mall.
Yeah. On the corner. Maybe we're gonna pay.
Well, he said free.
Is it?
But
This certainly was an awkward dock to tie up to. Curved, but a free dock is a good dock. And then came the bad news.
Where you born from?
Australia.
You wanna work here?
No.
You're gonna get off the boat to the shop?
Yeah.
Okay, the thing is that the maximum allowance for time from here is 15 minutes. Oh, serious? Yeah, but you know what? And then I can go and get
We certainly did appreciate this friendly stranger, even if he was the bearer of bad news. At least it cleared up the confusion. So we untied and we anchored in the middle of the bay.
It's pretty tight, huh? We might just do it, but
They're 45.
yeah, it's a bit of a squish.
It's big enough. I think we can. But where did they put the dinghy?
Yeah, let's go tie up where he said. You want to just
Yeah.
hold? This saga continues. So we thought we could tie the dinghy up over there. Oh, no, you go over there. So we go over there. Okay, 15 minutes only. We've got to go shopping. This is a mall. So I think now what we're going to do, where we would normally put a big boat, Jupiter for example, but we're too big really, we're going to tie the dinghy to a mooring and then a long rope to the shore, and then we can just pull the dinghy back and forth. That's my plan. I'm going to get a rope.
So stressful. I feel like leaving Mexico now. I'm not enjoying it. And then we gotta climb in the rocks.
Yes, but that's normal. That's what cruisers do. We
And
are
they're gonna say, "Oh, cannot go here,
can't go on the
pirates."
rocks. Yeah. Pirate? Now, yeah, we
I
might be
wonder
able
what they do. Where's their dinghy?
to- Who?
I think they're all just climbing on the rocks too. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Is this okay?
okay.
Oh
They-
shit.
They said no. What? Just
We're
watch
gonna
the.
leave. I'm so bad.
We cannot.
It's too far. They said no. They said
They
no.
said 15 minutes only. So we need 3 horas shopping.
Shopping. 20 minutos. It's not enough. He said 20 minutes.
Yeah. So
3 hours.
yeah.
We know it's 20 minutes, he said.
So we
there.
can't go shopping. How do we shop? So we can bring our big boat here, is okay, but not this boat. Yeah?
Yeah, but they're gonna leave, maybe. Even if we tie up here.
Hello.
I help you for no problem.
That's nice. We wonder how to go shopping when you,
Yeah.
you cannot stop
Yeah.
anywhere.
Yeah, is the area for 15
Yeah.
Oh, you
but
mean,
it's no
it's not
possible.
enough,
Yeah.
yeah.
There's no problems. I help you for you, no problem.
Oh, that's very nice.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. We maybe 3 hours or so.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yes, okay.
You'll
no
still be
problem.
here?
Yeah. I hear the boats is okay, in the night it's okay, no problem.
Yeah, okay.
Is the parking, no problems.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we thought, why can't we put the
No,
dinghy?
why not?
Oh, no.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Sí, sí. No, yo espero 20
Oh,
minutos muy
he's-
rápido.
Oh, yeah.
He needs to be there.
Mis sandalias. Es que is the people's crazy. Crazy. Is the problem, the time is the problem. The
Really?
time. It's problem.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Australia.
Australia.
Mm.
Ah, perfecto. Filipina.
Yeah.
¿Hablas español? Poquito.
Poquito.
Buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes.
Buenos días.
Yeah.
Cerveza, tequila.
I know.
I feel like
Ajá. No, está bien, es okay.
You go.
¿Y tú?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfecto, amigo. Okay.
Okay.
Gracias. Bye bye. Oh my god.
Mari, ¿lo puedo dejar 15 minutos? ¿Perdón? ¿Lo puedo dejar 15 minutos? 15 minutos.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I feel like I want to cry.
Here comes security guy again.
Yeah.
Let's see what he says.
Yeah.
Solo así.
It's okay. It's okay.
Sí, nomás le hubieran preguntado cuánto tiempo va a estar parqueado él allá.
Yeah.
¿Cuánto time va a estar ahí?
Yeah.
What's
Okay.
No, we
Um,
don't answer.
We can put this boat here then? Yeah. No problem. Okay. But not the dinghy.
I don't know. I don't understand. If we put the boat there, what is the point?
Yeah, I know. We're not allowed to take the dinghy ashore.
Huh? Makes me angry. And you can't do anything. Oh
I
my
need some
God.
tequila.
Tequila.
I need a whole bottle.
Damn.
See, there's a.
Yeah, is that okay?
Is it?
The dinghy.
Yeah.
Well, no luck. At the two marine shops that we were said there's the only place here in Cancun. They don't have the non-slip paint that we need. They have one version, but that's 4 litres, in which we don't need. We only need 2, and it's crazy expensive. Oh, so our princess has a blister on her foot, and we've got absolutely 0. Well, today I'm going to be tackling another problem with the cruising yachtsman's bane of existence on the maintenance schedule is the head. Again, people often say to me, do you have problems with your head? And I go, as a matter of fact, I do. So last time I had unblocked the plumbing, so that's all fine still. But I've got a leak on my starboard head in the bow area somewhere. So what I've done is around every join where there could be a leak coming from, I've sticky taped some paper towel so that if any leak is coming from that join, it should be evident. Yeah, it's going to stain the paper towel. Anyway, after our recent 4-day passage, which was a little boisterous, there was some dirty water in the bow under the holding tank again. But having checked all the paper towel, all the joins of the hoses, it's not leaking from them. So let's have a look. I'll show you what I did to try and find the leak. Anyway, right. So the leak is not coming from these joins. That would mean it could only be coming from the holding tank itself. Somewhere there is a leak. So next challenge now, I'm going to fill the holding tank. I'm going to put some food coloring into the holding tank, and then we're going to see if it leaks out. That's the only thing I've got left to question. This holding tank has leaked before. In Cape Town, the winds were so strong and full of salt spray. The vent for the holding tank, which is a little tiny deck
fitting on the top had filled and covered over with salt. It had blocked, and we were pumping in, because we were in a marina, we were pumping into the holding tank, and it was blowing up like a packet of chips. I was pumping at one point and I heard a crack. What was that? And we had a look at the holding tank and we could see pinhole spray of dirty water. Now I did repair that. I put a layer of cloth and epoxied over it, but I will double check that area again. Right, so checking that vent outside on the deck. The opening is clear, but I realized with the torch and put my glasses on that there is a gauze disc protecting the hole, and I guess that's to stop flies and insects going down and breeding inside your holding tank. That'd be awful, wouldn't it? Gross. So yeah, there's good reason for that gauze, that fly wire, but it's also very easy to get encrusted with salt. So I've just hosed that out with a bit of pressure and checked when we fill the holding tank, I can hear it breathing. So now it is clear, so that's a good start. Anyway, I've got this food coloring, and we're going to fill up the holding tank. Now I'm just going to be pumping seawater into it, of course, which is going to take a bit of time, running the pump longer than it should be. So just make sure you don't overheat your toilet pump, because you don't want that problem again. So I'm just going to run it for like a few minutes at a time until it's full. Try not to make a mess with this stuff. Whoa. Hold on. Starting to really bulge this. I mean, I've never really watched it before. Oh, we got leaks. We got leaks. Look at this. Look at this. Where's this coming from? So we have blue. We have blue. Right, it's definitely the tank. Now, just where? No. Alright, I got a wet finger here, so it's on this corner. This was a previous repair. Yeah, and it's just a small, as you can see, just a few drips. So that's one. This is an old repair. It looks dry. So up here, dry finger. Here, wet. Right, so it's the same area. Alright, let's whoop, squirty. Look at that. Make sure we... Oh. Alright, so you're hearing cracking sounds. Why is this not venting? It is venting. It's full. There's the vent or the overflow, yeah? Well, not as easy as I'd hoped. I thought I could do the patches on this holding tank in situ, but I found some other leaks around the back, so it has to come out. That's no big deal, I don't think, not yet. It's only 6 bolts holding it in. Hopefully it's not too heavy, so Princess can help me. Oh. Yeah.
Can you see it? Oops. Yeah. Okay.
So it seems we can't get it out. Fits out the square here cut out, but not these parts. Let's just try one more time. Surely it'll fit nicely, but just no way will the brackets fit out, which are glassed on. There's only one spot. I think it was there, and maybe south of there. Right. Need some. Where's that glove? There we are. So I think there was only the one side that was leaking. I really could not identify the other side as leaking, so it's just, hopefully, just this side. So it should just be a matter of I'll put 2 layers. Actually, I'll wet it. Just be a matter of plugging up the holes. They're only sort of pin holes. And for the last layer of epoxy, I will thicken it with filler powder, help fill up the holes. So the last time I did this repair, I didn't remove the tank, so maybe I didn't do a very thorough job. This time should be better. Sweaty work here. So putting the tank back in, hopefully no more leaks. There's no way I can really test that until I fill it again, which means of course I've got to mount it.
Let's go. It's beer o'clock.